The powers of Congress. The U.S. legislative branch makes laws in the U.S. It was started in 1789. It was new and different. Most governments, like in Europe, only had a king or queen. The legislative branch is still part of the U.S. government today. It is the group of people who meet together to make laws. It has two parts. One is the House of Representatives. The other is the Senate. Together, they are called Congress. The founders of the U.S. wanted Congress to have more power than any other part of the government. They made it so that Congress was more powerful than the president or the courts. But the founders of the U.S. did not want one part of the government to have all the power. They put in place checks on Congress. They separated the power of the government between Congress, the president, and the courts. This prevents Congress from having all the power. The founders split Congress into two parts, the House and the Senate. They can check each other's power. Constitutional powers. Congress has the power to make laws. Laws start out as bills. Bills are suggestions for laws. A bill only becomes a law after both houses agree. The two parts of Congress share other powers, like the power to go to war, borrow money, and more. Congress also makes the rules for people moving into the U.S. from other countries. The House of Representatives. Each House of Congress has special powers. Some of the powers given to the House of Representatives are bills about money that the government gets from taxing people and businesses. These bills must start in the House of Representatives. Taxes paid for things like roads, schools, and playgrounds. The House can charge government workers with wrongdoing. Most of the lawmakers must vote to remove an elected person from his or her job for it to happen. The Senate. Some of the special powers given in the Senate are who the president chooses to put into certain jobs must be confirmed by the Senate. Some examples are the president's picks for judges and top advisors. Deals with other nations entered into by the president. These deals must be approved by most of the Senate. If the House votes to fire an elected person, he or she has a hearing in the Senate. This includes the president. A 2/3 vote will remove him or her from office. The evolutionary powers. There are also implied powers. These powers were not written down in the Constitution. Over the years, Congress has claimed them as part of their job. They include Congress reviews the president's plan for how much the government will spend each year. Congress must pass a bill that states how much money is available for government programs. Congress can look into wrongdoings by elected people, even the president. Examples are crimes, safety issues, healthcare, and trade with other countries. The U.S. Congress has more power than any legislature in the world.